Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your July 2025 reading. We're going to get started by getting a look at the overall energy for the month of July, okay? So Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio? Okay, the Sun in reverse. All right, not feeling so optimistic, or maybe feeling a little burnt out. Too much sun is never good, right? But I feel like a little bit of your positivity and optimism is at a low in July, okay? And your energy levels feel kind of low. But let's go a little deeper. Let's take a little more of a look at what July offers. What else, Spirit? High Priestess in reverse. Okay, there's some deep secrets being held. The High Priestess always is a mysterious being, very magical card. And when she's in reverse, she's not willing to reveal something. Let's go a little deeper though. What else might be coming up in July? Let's go get more information. Spirit. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, you can see why your energy is a little low. You got the Tower, which means change is coming. So it might be very draining on your energy or require a lot of your attention, okay? Because it's here to shake up the status quo. Something isn't working or needs a restructuring, and the Tower is coming in to balance something back out. But you also got the Seven of Swords under the High Priestess. So that's why she doesn't want to reveal her secrets. Somebody's trying to get away with something. The Seven of Swords is always underhanded deals or cutting corners or sneaking off in the middle of the night, like seen in this card, with a bunch of crow's feathers. But clearly this crow sees what's going on. He's not very happy about it, right? So something doesn't want to be revealed with the High Priestess because it's dealing with energy that is trying to steal the secret instead of learn it and do the work to understand the secret. Okay, so there's a lot of energy happening here. We might be able to go a little deeper as we paint this picture and see what this underhanded energy is with this High Priestess. But at least with the Tower and the Sun, you're going to be busy dealing with change in July, okay? All right, let's get you some blessings, Scorpio. That was an intense start. Every time I do Scorpio readings, they're always intense anyway. You guys just vibrate at an intense level, right? And interestingly enough, Scorpios represent secrets. So I don't know if this is you coming up or if this is somebody else. But there's an exchange of energy about somebody has secrets and somebody's trying to understand them, but in a, I don't know, an underhanded way. Trying to take something that doesn't belong to them, you know? Okay, so blessings, Scorpio. Okay, we got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, feels like a purge is coming. Again, because of this Tower moment coming in, Nine of Cups upright, she releases it freely. She releases things that mean something to her easily, but since it's in reverse, there's a real sense of holding on to, and even there's a treasure chest here, to things we value. Again, you got it in reverse. So, there's a real sense of holding on to something. But again, with the High Priestess, it's something to do with something you value. It could be of possessions, but it could be secrets that are sacred to you, okay? That evoke a feeling of vulnerability in you, okay? And you're not willing to give it up because you're dealing with some sort of sneaky energy, okay? All right, so let's get you some challenges for July. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. The challenge here is not to feel restricted and restrained and it's somewhat anxiety-ridden, this card, because it's in reverse. The challenge here is to recognize it, okay? You're more free than you think you are. And I'm getting a message of you can reveal some sort of secret you have. I'm not sure if it's outwardly or just be comfortable within yourself about something that you're vulnerable about. But the challenge here is to recognize that whatever makes you feel trapped about this secret, you're not so trapped. It's just an illusion, all right? Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm not seeing the full picture. I don't think it's for me to see, but I feel like I'm kind of dancing around the perimeters of what the message is I'm trying to reveal to you, okay? Because I think this is something you need to work out in your own space and time, okay? Okay, let's see what will help with this challenge, okay, Scorpio? What will help, Spirit? Oh, almost lost the whole deck there. Okay, we got the Page of Cups in reverse. Some emotional opportunity is blocked. I think whoever's trying to get away with something somewhat underhanded is trying to give you an opportunity to be vulnerable, but it's blocked. There's some sort of protective energy around this High Priestess, okay? It's blocked for a reason. That's why it'll help with the Eight of Swords here, okay? So you can kind of go inward and somehow release yourself from the restriction of this secret, okay? It's very important to be okay with this. Whatever it is that makes you feel very vulnerable, I feel like you're really struggling with it, all right? And you're having a hard time telling other people or even addressing it within yourself. And I'm not telling you to do one or the other way, but at least addressing it within yourself, okay? It's very important because it's keeping you kind of in an illusion, and you need some time to find a way to feel comfortable with this vulnerability, all right? And again, there is protection around you while you're working through this, because again, I feel like somebody wants to, something's very special about this information that you have, and somebody's trying to get in, all right? I'm not sure why the information is important to them, but when it comes up with the Seven of Swords, it's not generally a card of high vibration, good intention, right? Okay, so just keep that in mind. But let's close the reading with an old saying, okay? This is a very intense and deep energy to work through, Scorpio. You need to see yourself clearly. I think that's why this Tower card is coming up to shake the status quo, because something about this secret being held in is also draining on your energy, okay? And it feels like other exterior factors, like the Seven of Swords, is coming in that won't use this information in a good way. However, there's a sense of holding it so close, even though I feel like you want to release it. Very peculiar reading. Okay, if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. Okay. So whatever your goal is with this secret, okay, this High Priestess energy, continue working towards that goal, all right? However, picking the right path and how to work through this energy might need to be changed up. And don't worry though, you got the Tower coming in to kind of usher it in and change up the game, change up the plan, all right? With this squirrel in the picture, I was just drawn to it right now. Squirrels can sometimes symbolize feeling all over the place, kind of feeling nutty, like crazy about something, okay? Like it plagues your mind, it plagues your heart, it makes you feel crazy inside, okay? They kind of hold that energy of all over the place. Beautiful creatures, but they can represent that. And for some reason I was drawn to it this time when looking at this card. I feel like this lightning bolt's gonna kind of solidify something so that you're not bouncing around as much, okay, with what to do with this High Priestess card, all right? I think I'm gonna get you guys an angel card. I think you need a little boost of inspiration. So let's see what the angels have to say. Okay, Scorpio, I got my angel deck. All right, angels. Which one of you has a message for Scorpio for some of this energy they are working through for July? Rochelle, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Okay? And I feel like the guidance of your heart is circling around this High Priestess and something to do with something very close to you. Some secret. And Rochelle is asking you to honor and follow the guidance of your heart, okay? To help you kind of move through some of this energy, okay? But also don't forget that if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. Okay, so I'll leave it there, Scorpio. I hope this gave you some clarity, because I'm feeling that there's more to this. However, I'm going to leave it there. And I hope you enjoy your July, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.